Hello from Bug Eye Guy. This is a video about an MGA coupe that we have for sale, or coupe. Here's a flyer about it with just a exhilarating feeling of airiness. Yes, that's what they advertise. It is one of the more remarkable cars, a 57 MGA coupe that I have owned for a while, and now we're selling it. It's such an unusual shape that it's astonishing to me that they made this car. I find it just so eccentric. This one has a number of cool features. That's a Works steering wheel, the original equipment Works wheel, and those are the most beautiful door latches, I think, of all the British cars. I love that thing. Of course, all the Roadsters had a cable inside to open the door. But let's go for a drive. This is a special car, not just because I'm in love with the coupes, but also, well, I think everybody should be in love with them. They're so unusual, but also because this is in incredible condition. It's a concours car. It was in the Saratoga Hemmings concours a number of years ago. It's still very much in concours showable condition. It's just about perfect everywhere you look. It's very, very hard to find a car in such nice shape. I've found, I mean, of all the British cars I've owned, this is one that stands out in terms of its quality. An amazing restoration. It was a 7-year long restoration. It was finished, I believe, about 10 years ago, but it still really looks fresh, and it's great fun to drive. And this is a 57 model. Now you'll notice it has the smallish taillights, Bug-Eye style, Jaguar style taillights. In 1960 they came along with they moved the park lights up to the taillight assembly. Same taillight lens, but there was a beehive underneath it. And then in 62 or 61, late 61 probably, they changed to Mark II type. They made coupes in all three versions. This is the first version that came out in 1955. And there is just that wonderful dome that seems so unlikely on a little British car. It's, I think, very much like the Jaguars, but for a more economical purchase price. And that's kind of what makes it so much fun in my mind, because it's sort of a very intimate little dome inside there. There's also this amazing wraparound rear window. The gaskets are all brand new. The glass is new. And it's very beautifully executed on this car. The guy really did it right. On a lot of the coupes that I've seen, the glass work just doesn't look right. It's a hard thing to get right, and that's a good testimonial for the folks that built this car. If you look underneath it and under the hood, pretty much everywhere, it's just all, and to me it feels very much like a new MGA. It's really in that kind of condition. It's also a very stock car, with the exception of a couple of upgrades. I know the last owner had us put in a spin-on oil filter. Also, of course, that custom and very expensive steering wheel. It has the driving lights on the front, which are certainly very period, and we have a solid state relay box. Now, when you turn that turn signal on, the rear lights have to do three things: brake, park, and turn signal, because there's only 2 filaments available. So there's this really nifty relay box under the hood that figures out how to manage all those demands. And it is a wear item. We put in a solid state version, so there are no points, and that is another nice upgrade, but you'd never know it's there. It's hidden underneath an original box, so that's kind of cool. We've also fully serviced this car just last year, also for the prior owner, all new hydraulic parts. The engine and transmission were rebuilt in, I believe, 2004 or thereabouts, and it doesn't smoke. I wanted to show you the view out the back. The ride quality is excellent. Those are radial wide white wall tires. We did also add an MGB sway bar in the front. That is definitely not stock, but it's a really nice drive quality addition. Cuts the body roll dramatically and just makes it that much more pleasant to drive. And here we are at the post office, dropping off some more parcels for our Bug Eye Guy parts business. And there you have one very stellar and beautiful MGA coupe from Bug Eye Guy. Thank you for coming with me today.